Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. If America ever loses its way, he can look for guidance into the shining beacon of the Sentinel of Liberty, Steve Rogers, Captain America. Let's begin! Medicom Toy, MAFEX, Marvel Captain America comic version. Okay guys, here we have the first Avenger, a classic superhero who goes back to the World War II era. A leader and a champion of American values. This is Steve Rogers, Captain America. Let's check out the outer box, guys. Here we have a classic MAFEX outer box, where on the front you can see a window where you can get a glance of the figure itself and his accessories. To the left we have an image of Captain America in comic version. Then we have the name of the company, Marvel, and then the size of the figure, 6 inches, and number 2017. And then again we have the Marvel logo. Below we have an image of the figure itself in action pose, and the Captain America name, and below MAFEX and Medicom Toy. Now checking out the side of the box, we have Captain America's head wearing the mask, and below an image of the figure in action pose. Below this, the brand MAFEX, number 217. And then below we have Captain America's shield. Now let's check out the back of the box. Here we have the classic Captain America logo in classic colors. Next we have MAFEX and Captain America comic version. Below we have some pictures of the different poses and accessories this figure brings. To the left we can see the alternate head sculpts and a look at the shield front and back. Below we have the figure in action pose. On the front center we have a large image of the figure standing ready for battle. And next, on the right, we have 2 images of Captain America in action pose. Below all these we have some legal information and warning, guys. Now checking out the other side of the box, here we have a quality control sticker on the top, the classic Captain America logo, an image of the figure in action pose, and we're back to the front of the box. Now let's check out the blister box, guys. Okay guys, here we have the blister box for Marvel, MAFEX, Captain America, comic version. And we can appreciate the figure even more and his accessories. And basically the accessories come in 2 different blister boxes. As you can see, you can detach easily the other blister box. And we have 2 blister boxes here, one for the figure, head sculpts and shield, and the other one is for the extra hands and other accessories. Now, let's check out the vanilla pose for Steve Rogers, Captain America. Okay guys, this is Steve Rogers, the Star-Spangled Man with a plan. He is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, expert in the use of weapons. But he's not only a fierce warrior in battle, he also has a heart the size of Brooklyn. Let's check out Captain America, guys. Here we have the vanilla pose. As you can see, in the upper torso, he's got these very cool scales, which are nicely sculpted. And I very much like the symmetry on the scales. On the front center of his upper torso we can also see a big white star, the symbol of America. Below we have the red and white stripes, very cool. I very much like the red gloves as well, which have this protuberance here. And if we turn to the other glove, we can also see that it has this large cuff. And he's got his black belt. And then we can see his blue spandex pants, where you can see the definition of his muscles. And of course, his red classic boots as well. Now, checking out his head sculpt. This is a cowl mask, that's how it's called. He's got his white small wings. And as you can see, his expression is that of full focus just before combat, guys. Very cool. He's got his A symbol that stands for America. And that's it for Captain America's vanilla pose. Now let's check out his articulation, guys. Now let's check out Captain America's articulation. Let's start with the head. As you can see, the head goes down and the head goes up very nicely as well. The head turns to the left and the head turns to the right. Now let's check out the torso articulation. For this figure we have upper torso and lower torso articulation. The upper torso moves forward and moves backwards. And the upper torso can move to the left and can move to the right as well. Whoops! If you try to move it too fast, the upper torso just popped out, guys. Lower torso can move left and move right as well. Now let's check out the arm articulation. The arm moves forward, the arm moves backwards, and the arm moves out very nicely. Captain America does have a bicep cut. It can rotate like this. And he also has a double jointed elbow articulation. It flexes like this very nicely. Now checking out the hand articulation. The hand goes up and down. And the hand also rotates, or the wrist rotates rather. Now let's check out the leg articulation. The leg moves forward. The leg moves backwards, like this. The leg moves out, like this as well. And the leg has a double jointed knee articulation. You can bend the knee like this very nicely. Now moving on to the foot articulation. The foot moves down, the foot moves up, and the foot has a bit of a rocker. Then we have toe articulation, guys. The toe moves up and straight. And that's it for Captain America's articulation. Now let's check out the accessories, guys. Okay guys, let's check out the accessories. And let's check out the shields first. Here we have the first shield, which is the long strap shield for you to display your figure with the shield resting on his back. The shield is nicely sculpted, as you can see. And the plastic looks very cool, with bright red, white and blue colors. Next we have Cap's shield with small straps for you to display your figure holding the shield. Very cool. Now let's check out the extra heads. Here we have the alternate mask face with an angry expression, very nicely sculpted. We have the wings there, we have the A there, we have him looking angry. Next we have the classic comic version Steve Rogers' face. It even comes with his bright yellow blonde hair. Nicely sculpted, and the face sculpt is a masterpiece, guys. Check out the wrinkles, the eyebrows, mouth detail. Very nicely sculpted. I think we will display this figure with this head sculpt, guys, definitely. Next we have the loose mask that goes with the classic comic version Steve Rogers maskless face. Next we have the shield holders that you can attach to the shield for you to make some cool poses. Now let's check out the interchangeable hands. First we have the hands with the transparent accessories to give the figure the effect that he's going to throw the shield. And we have one for the right and one for the left hand. Next we have the gripping hands to hold the shield. Next we have another set of gripping hands. Next we have the pointing finger hands to display your Captain America leading the Avengers. Next we have the relaxed hands. Next we have the semi-relaxed hands. And lastly we have another relaxed gripping hands. And that's it for the accessories, guys. Okay guys, let's talk about one of my favorite versions of Captain America, the legendary look by Jack Kirby. This is what this figure reminds me of. He's got the classic ears out mask, his shield secured to his forearm with 2 leather straps instead of the more modern systems. You only need to add Jack Kirby's proportions to have a Captain America that practically jumps off from the 70s comics. One story from Jack Kirby's return to Marvel in the 70s is the Mad Bomb saga. In the story, the mysterious organization Elite and the Royalist forces plan to unleash the Mad Bomb, a device that drives ordinary people into uncontrollable rage, turning Americans against one another and throwing the entire country into chaos. Alongside Sam Wilson, the Falcon, Captain America races across the country to stop the plot, fighting bizarre enemies, uncovering layers of lies, and ultimately preventing the nation from tearing itself apart. By issue 200, which overlapped with the United States bicentennial in real life, Cap and Sam attack Tory Towers and are able to stop the biggest version of the Mad Bomb from exploding. Underneath all the giant machines and colorful villains, the story reminds us of what Captain America has always stood for. Steve Rogers doesn't fight because he's perfect or because he blindly follows authority. He fights because he believes that ordinary people are worth protecting, even when fear and anger threaten to divide them. As America celebrates its 250th anniversary, that message still feels timeless. No matter the era, Captain America represents courage, integrity, and the hope that people can come together instead of being driven apart. And if he must throw his shield to make that happen, well, that's just classic Captain America. Well guys, hope you enjoy this review. Please help out the channel by leaving a like and a comment. Until next time, I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.